Look, mama, I made it to Forbes. Look, mama, I made it to Forbes.
Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Roma Diaz, and basically I'm going to bring you through a basic arm workout. It's going to be really easy basic movements, but the main movements you want to do when you want to work out your arms, specifically obviously your biceps and your triceps. So basically what you see here is I usually start warming up on the treadmill, do about 5 minutes just to get the blood flowing, and then what's going on right now is I usually warm up my rotator cuffs. I've always had shoulder problems, so doing these little movements really easy to use. You can just do a band. You can do them with a band. You can do them with a dumbbell or a really light weight, whatever. But it's really good to warm up your shoulders. You don't want to have any shoulder pain. After that, I usually like to stretch. The day before this, I did back, so my my lats were a little sore, so I had to definitely stretch them out. If you haven't never tried this stretch before, you should totally give it a try. It feels super duper good. Um, and yeah, pretty much it. I usually like to warm up with with a few basic, but compound movements like this push-ups here. Push-ups warm up my chest. I mean, I know I'm not doing chest, but when you do train your chest, you also train your triceps. So what better way to warm up your triceps than just doing push-ups? Pretty easy. I usually do 10 to 12 reps and then go to the lat pull down, warm up my back a little bit. Anytime you do any back movements, you also engage biceps. People really don't know that, but then it's also an easy way to warm up your biceps. I do probably 3 sets of this. Do some push-ups, lat pull down, sometimes some rows. Just 3 sets, really easy to warm up. Starting off the arm workout, I usually start with a really heavy compound movement. Well, I wouldn't call this a compound movement, but a heavy movement. These overhead dumbbell presses, or yeah, presses or French press, whatever you want to call them. These are probably one of my favorites. I love going heavy on these. They exhaust my tricep crazy hard, or they really exhaust my tricep. And basically the whole point of these is it really targets the long head of the tricep. I was working with 80-pound dumbbells. I did 3 sets of 12, and my last set, which you're gonna see here, I decided to go up and do a drop set. So I went up to the 90s, did as many as I can, um, did as many as I could, and I think I got 8 reps. But I love doing drop sets usually on my last set, just for the purpose of exhausting the muscle, like really to the full extent. I mean, you're exhausting it right now with heavy weight, but you drop the weight and you immediately pick it up. You do another, you pick up a lighter weight, and trust me, that lighter weight's gonna feel really heavy still. I mean, I was busting out the 90s pretty good, and now it's the 50, and it feels like it's another 90. And so it's just a really good way to exhaust the muscle, and that's pretty much it. You should totally give that one a try. The next exercise I did is barbell skull crushers. You can use a straight bar, an easy curl bar. I really like these also because, again, you can go pretty heavy on these, and I mean, lifting heavy is kind of fun. But again, I think I did 4 sets of 8 to 10. So I was going a little heavy. I mean, I don't know about other people, but as you can see, also my grip's a little wider. It's just for my wrists. I always have had wrist problems also. Um, Usually what I do sometimes is I do 2 sets of barbell skull crushers, and then I do another 2 sets of dumbbell skull crushers. And if not, I do 4 sets of each. The reason I like doing this is just for the purpose of dumbbells. You really focus. They both of your arms have to work together. So if one of them is weaker than the other, you'll totally tell, and you can totally work on that. And for my case, my right one's weaker than my left, so I love doing dumbbell skull crushers. It's the same concept too, so it's pretty sweet. But yeah, I mean, I like doing both. I mean, if I don't feel like doing dumbbells, then I just won't do them. But I have to do some sort of skull crusher. And then the next exercise is probably one of my favorites, and you can do a lot of these, whatever. You can have different grips, but like I said, this is a basic arm workout, so um, anything that has to do with the cable pushdown is amazing. I like using straight bar. As you can see, I'm really focusing on the squeeze at the bottom of every set. I did 4 sets of 12, and I mean at this last, I think this was my last set, so I just went ham on these last 4 reps just to exhaust the tricep. And I had a little pretty nice tricep pump here. Um, Anyways, so then we move on to biceps. Biceps are probably everyone's favorite, and what better way to start off with some curls? I love doing seated curls, just for the purpose that you basically take away the momentum and the sway out of it, and you really are locked in. You're seated, so you're locked in. All you're focusing is on your biceps. The best thing about these is get that full stretch. As you can see, I'm going all the way down, and my palms are always facing upward. So best thing to do this is flex your triceps at the bottom, and that ensures your biceps are fully stretched. I think I did 3 sets of that. 3 sets of 12. I usually do 3 sets of 12 on everything. And then this movement here is a 3-part movement. As you can see, you start at laying down to minimize any momentum, and then you go for 8 reps. I usually go for 8 reps, and then you get on this little squat position. You dig your elbows to your knees. Do another 8 reps. As you can see, you can use a little bit more momentum on these, which is fine. But and then you stand up. And this is your last part. You stand up and do another 8. Just try and blast them as much as you can. Your biceps should be already tired by then. But again, you just gotta push through it and get that pump. And I usually do 3 sets of those. 3 sets of, what is that, 24 reps, just because it's a 3-part movement. You don't really need to go that crazy on them. I usually then, following that up, I end up with any type of barbell curl. I mean, again, curls for the girls or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, these curls are called spider curls, and again, it's all about minimizing momentum. So this totally locks you in, and all you got to do is just the only way you can get that weight up is curling with your biceps. So unless if you want to really use your shoulder or something, but it's kind of hard. And I usually like to switch the grip. I usually go anywhere from 3 to 7 sets of these, just because I don't know. It depends on how it feels. And again, focus on flexing your tricep at the bottom to ensure your bicep is fully extended. And that's pretty much it. I mean, as you can see, it was a really basic bicep workout and bicep and tricep workout. It was four workouts, 4 exercises for tricep, 3 exercises for biceps. You got to hit your triceps a lot more than your biceps. Your triceps are bigger, so that's why I did 4 sets. I mean, 4 exercises to opposed to 3. And so that's going to do it for this arm day. And this is the arm day routine if you didn't really catch the whole thing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Peace.